was long back in 2007, I think. No, actually, I think it was earlier than that. Well, I was doing like
I
stuff.
think it was 1986.
It was 1986 when I was born.
Robert was
That's when
born,
it started.
and Mom handed you to me.
Yeah, he's my older brother.
And my mom always tells the story. I said my first words, "Mommy, his head's so wobbly."
I got a wobbly head.
That's how
And that
French
still
horn
happens today on
began.
stage when I do the head bob.
Just bring it back to what
And then kind of like some years later, I was playing French horn in the orchestra. I was doing well playing horn and thought
Right.
that was a good way to go. You know, it would determine the next 10 years of my life when my brother brought home French horn for me. Actually, longer than that, because I think he gave it to me when I was 8, so now I'm 25. So I've been playing horn for 17 years now. And it doesn't sound like it, I'll tell you that. But
playing real instruments is really.
I used to be all right, you know. I used to be good. Well, I used to practice like 4 or 5 hours a day or that kind of thing. Not just practicing, but in orchestras and like playing in different groups. And it was a very like big time commitment, and I think it just didn't have enough of a reward for me in the way that I didn't feel like I was using like my creative abilities as much as I could have been.
Because your creative abilities are so good.
Yeah,
So strong.
Then I later found out after making French Horn Rebellion that my creative abilities aren't that good. But at the time, I thought they were good. So then that's why I decided not to play horn anymore for real horn.
Like the peak of your French Horn Rebellion performance was when you were born, and even then you weren't that good.
I wasn't even that good then. And I'm working on it every day. It's a slow climb.
So the whole idea of the Infinite Music French Horn Rebellion was based upon this developmental kind of psychological concept about the way that you develop over the course of your life. It's a French horn hero player. It's a fantasy kind of like journey story. Let me tell you, it's based upon the psychological concepts of C.G. Jung, who has this idea of individuation, right? And you go on this journey.
It's not really about that. We made it, and then he applied that to the thing. So
That's what he thinks, because I wasn't telling him. Yes, please cut him out. Because like that's the thing about our creative process, that we don't really talk about a lot of things. You know, we just do it. So like when I'm doing things, I have an idea, and we like talk about things here and there. But for the most part, we just do things. I think it's much more productive. This guy goes on. He starts at home, you know, unsuspecting. And then he goes the farthest possible way he can go away from home. Has this amazing experience there. It's extraordinary. Something blows his mind, but you know, it's hard to show what happened. You know, so he comes home after that, and at the end of the album, "What I Want" is the song that brings him home, and then he tries to tell everyone at home what happened. But it's very difficult. It's kind of like with the Golden Fleece, where he like tries to Golden Fleece or like Holy Grail.
it's like cyclical, like it goes around and around, which is why it's called the Infinite Music,
Right.
because it's supposed to like go into itself.
Yeah, we did. Just in the whole spirit of things, we made fun of ourselves in our videos.
I would say I was trying to do this for as cheap as possible because there's no money. So
Sounds like us.
both ideas could have been done in one shot, and we did one in one shot. That was Broken Heart, but Up All Night, and I thought it would, just get boring.
I don't know what to do on the telephone.
I think I was watching Roy Andersson at the time, the Swedish director, and he's got that movie Songs from the Second Floor and another one, and the whole movie's just done in one shot. It's every scene. Yeah, so that opening scene, Up All Night, was inspired by Roy Andersson.
So we finished that one, right? The Infinite Music French Horn Rebellion, released
Finished
it.
that.
Now that's been all released, but we've been working on the new one.
Yeah.
That is potentially even more exciting than the last.
Yeah, I think it might be more exciting. new album is called The Hopes of a High School Football Star. And basically, it's an 80s blockbuster movie title. And we're making it's late 80s, early 90s, you know, like New Jack Swing, like Bruce Springsteen, like Richard Marx, like all the best of the era put into one album.
Best of ever.
Best ever, all put into one. All right, we're French Horn Rebellion, and you're watching Baeblemusic.com. Ah!